Hey guys, it's Tezboy Gaming back with the part 3 of the war recap against the armed assassins. So, well, I think we left off at we finished off at number 11 last time of Alfred taking on with the Earth EQ go wee ho wee, or whatever you want to call that. And so we'll move on to Adam Master taking on number 9 Private Parts. The irony I could mine from that is huge, but let's not worry about that. So he comes in with a shattered go var ho low, pretty nice. So he drops in his first golem at the 2 o'clock cannon and his second golem at the 11 o'clock cannon, anchoring very nicely, with his wizards taking out a lot of point defense. 1, 2, 3 point defense very nicely, while the golems are tanking. It's pretty nice patience, just delaying the Valks, creating his funnel very nicely. Nice pre-poison dropped onto the dragon, 2 Wiz and 2 Arch. And very nice late Valks and King as they come into the core. They're going to spend some time on the elixir storage, beating it down. What I don't like about this is the heal. It was a bit too far out. He could have gotten a lot more value out of it, but he still got the 3-star, so it doesn't matter. Pops the ability on the Queen and the King. And he starts the balloon deployment, and he drops his La Lune at around 9 o'clock. Nice rage to send the balloons through towards the double Wiz towers and go towards the air defense. And very nice Loon deployment. That heal was pretty much useless, but he's fine. Some hogs come in at around 3 o'clock to tank for the Queen and take down some defenses, and the balloons are sweeping, and they tank for the last wizard tower, and it's a very nice 3-star. Good job, Adam. Nice 6-star war. Keep up the good work. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit tired from recording a lot today, so hope you guys don't mind. So it's cleanup time, and so the cleanup wizard down on the edge of the ring very nicely. You always have to do that, or you end up missing a building and getting a 99%, which always sucks. So let's fast forward towards the end of the recap, and very nice 3-star bro. Okay, let's move up to number 8 with Troglodyte taking on his Ipa for Life. Pretty weird name, eh? So he comes in with a very nice Zap Quake. Go La Lune. I remember watching this live, and it was a pretty close raid. Clinched it at the end with his with a balloon drop, I believe, on the last AD. Yep, he drops in a lot of Wiz. That's like 7 Wiz to take out the funnel and take out the Barb King. Very nice test wall breaker, and he gets a lot of value out of his initial funnel, taking out quite a lot of point defense. Here's where the problem starts. He pre-drops the poison, and dragon and the balloons go to the Golemite, and he ends up not poisoning the dragon and the balloons, and his King gets stuck on a elixir storage, and one shot from the balloon and he's in the red, and he has to use his ability right now, like so. Ooh, he almost died, and the jump bomb blows up all his barbs, and the skellies just finish off the King. He is very lucky here that he had his golem, the max golem, tanking for everything, the Expo, the Archer Tower, and the Wiz Tower, or his Queen would have taken a lot of damage early. And Zap Quakes the fire air defense very nicely. And then here he pops his ability, and surprisingly is able to take down the enemy Queen in 3 shots, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Perfect. And I believe... Oops, sorry guys. Blue stack's just being annoying as usual. And yep, we're back in the raid, so he has a nice surgical deployment around the base. Very nice surgical balloons. I think that's what saved him. Nice haste into the last air defense, and everything just collapses onto the last Expo and clumps. But that's fine. There are no wizard towers on the back end, and he has 2 wizards for cleanup, and his wizard's already down on the outside funnel, and I believe he's going to place those 2 wizards after those balloons have been targeted. Bit late, but that's fine. Still got the 3-star, so we're on to cleanup now. Yep, there are the wizards, and very nice job, bro. Nice 6-star war. Keep up the good work. So we're nearing the Town Hall 10 3-stars, I believe. So Number 7 was a dip by Von. Yep, so let's go on to number 6. We had 3 Town Hall 10 3-stars this war, and they were all pretty nice. So Von comes in with a Golalu. You always don't want to do that when you're building your base, putting 2 air defenses, an Inferno and the Queen next to each other. That's pretty suicidal, and really opens you up to a Shattered Golalu. And oh, look at those level 1 walls, pretty cute, eh? And yep, they come in King, Queen, Balloon, and Dragon CC. Nice poison. A bit early on the King, I'd say. He got roasted by the balloons and the dragon. If the Inferno level had been higher, he might have had a problem taking all the air defenses and the Inferno. But he's fine. Takes out the Queen, takes out the King as well. The Golem still tanking for the level 1 Expo. Yup, one kills off the last of the Skellies, then the Queen targets the level 6 air defense, pops her ability, and takes down the Expo, and it's the Lowling part of the raid. Drops in his Lava Hounds, and quite heavy on the initial balloons, just to make sure he takes out that Inferno. Yup, very nice surgical deployment. Guess Freeze is about to come down right now. Like so, very nice Freeze. Freezes the air defense and the Inferno, and then a nice Rage and Haste to get them into the Inferno. Yup, third Lava Hound comes down on the second last air defense, and just flanking balloons coming from all over the place. From behind, just taking out those loons, and the last Haste comes down to hurry those balloons through the max Teslas. Those can be really deadly to balloons. Yup, and just the last 2 balloons to tank through the Wizard Tower, and I believe he has a Hound unpopped. A Hound or 2. Can't see properly, but I think it's 2. 1 or 2. I think it's 1. So very nice raid, Von. So they converge on the last Archer Tower, and it's cleanup time. His Queen's alive, his pups are all over the place, and very nice raid, bro. Keep up the good work. Let's fast forward to the cleanup, and it's a 3-star. Let's move on to number 5. I have to give a huge shout out to King Alistair. He had a 6-star war on Town Hall 10s, and they were pretty developed Town Hall 10s, and this is his first 3-star, I believe. Yep. Here we go with the Royal Witchcraft. Drops the heals early, and Queen down, Wizard down to create the funnel. Then he drops his Golem and a couple of Wizzies on the cannon, etc. to create his funnel, so that his witches go into the middle. Yep, like so. The Golem redirects, and then he's got his funnel. Then he drops all 12 witches at 12 o'clock, and everything is slowly funneled in. Drops his King, I believe. Where is his King? Yep, very late King nicely. I believe he's about to drop it right now. Yep, the 2 wall breakers, and then the King. Yep, very nicely done. Yep, the Skellies are coming through. The Queen broke through the 9 o'clock wall. This Wizard Tower is going to cause them a bit of trouble, but the Queen quickly takes it out. The King's walking a little bit, but that's fine. Nice freeze. Freezes the Queen, the King, the multi-inferno, and the Queen's stuck on a Tesla, so that's good. She's not going to get hit until she's not going to move until she gets hit, and she gets vaporized by the Skellies. Yep, very nice. And she proceeds, and the Queen proceeds in very nicely. Yep, now she's starting to get a little bit heavier, more on fire, and the multi-inferno locks on her. And I believe this is when Alistair loses connection. Then he forgets to pop his ability because he loses connection, but his raid is so good that everything's converging. The wizards stay alive, he has archers remaining. Yep, just nicely done, and everything's converging on the last defenses. The King is at half health. All the witches, like 3 or 4 witches survive, and this is where he gets his 3-star. The healers switch onto the King and pretty much keep the King alive for the rest of the raid. So, I think this raid was very close on time because the Queen didn't survive, and everything was beating on walls, and the witches were slowly dying by the mortar and the outside cannons. But let's fast forward and see the King beat through the wall, get through the outer buildings. The heals really help here, healing him back up to full health, and the Skellies beat through the wall, get through the last cannon, and it's a very nice 3-star. So, great work by King Alistair. So let's move up to number 3, his second 3-star of the day. Yup, like so. This time he's doing a 7 golem, I believe, or 6 golem, I'm not sure. So I didn't rewatch this, so I forgot. Sorry guys. So he drops in 3 golems, the triple jump. Yep, it's 7 golems, very nicely. What I like here is that he drops his queen along on the 9 o'clock side, not with the main force, to take out the Lava Hound, because the CC will be pulled towards these golems. So very smart move, Alistair. And 4th jump down, and look at, he delays his Barb King really nicely. Look at it. Everything's in the core. Yep, there goes his Barb King. Very, very, very late. That's a crucial to a Town Hall 10 3-star. Is a late Barb King. Yep, so like so that means that the multi-inferno does not lock onto his king and locks onto his golems and wizards and stuff. Yep, pops the king's ability just to get more barbs to distract the multi-inferno. Yep, like so. King bangs on the queen. The wizards come up and 2-shot the single inferno, and he starts putting wizards on the outside very nicely. Yep, saving some back-end wizards. Yep. And his level 40 queen is cleaning up the outside, and this is looking very good for him. And he has wizards alive in the core. The golems that have done their work. There's still one full unpopped golem, and his queen is tanking for some of the defenses. Soon to pop her ability. The king just died, and I believe she's gonna pop it now soon. Nope, she waits. He waits, and boom, wizards got blown up. Very unlucky, giant bomb, but there's still a full unpopped golem, and he has a max level queen with an ability, so he's fine. So he proceeds, takes out the final level 13 cannon, and then the golem walks on, tanks the archer tower very nicely. And then let's fast forward a little bit here. The queen takes out more of the outside buildings and turns on the last archer tower. Pops her ability soon. Nope, he doesn't pop her ability. He has a swag ability, lol. And yep, like so, he comes around, goes to the last barracks, last Pekka barracks, and it's a very nice 3-star by Alistair. So I think that's it for this war. It's a 3-part recap, pretty long. I wanted to show a lot of attacks because it was a very nice war for us. We really got our A game together and got a lot of very nice 3-stars. So great job to the guys over at Emphatic Fury. And yep, let's keep up the good work. And just a sneak peek for the next war, we matched UGM Gaming War, and we have resident YouTuber Maddie with us. So I believe he will be doing a recap. So watch out for that in the future. So this is going to be happening tomorrow. So I'll be pretty busy planning and stuff. So next video is going to come out probably in 2 days or so. So see you guys. Peace out.